know the two main laws of thermodynamics? Or have you gone through all the mathematic formulas? Okay, you haven't? Well, I'm just kidding. Well, I am bad at all these things too. Well, I am not going to be a school teacher today. I was just pulling your leg. Well, we learn a lot of these things in school. But the sad thing is that there is hardly any practical application of academic studies. Now, years after graduating, when I actually moved into the real world, I discovered that as much as academic skills are essential, well, the life skills are equally important. Now, problem is that these life skills were never taught in schools or colleges. And there is also a good chance that even today, these life skills are fairly unknown to people. So I want to tell everyone out there, whoever is listening, well, if you know certain life skills, trust me guys, your life will be a whole lot easier. So everyone, stay tuned with me. I am Niharika and you're watching me on Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. And today I'm going to reveal life skills that are not taught in school, and a lot of them may actually surprise you. Well, here's the first skill that was not taught, that's conversation. Conversation is prevalent in every aspect of our lives. This could be with our boss, with our friends, with our spouses, with our work colleagues, and many others. Interestingly, we are now called the silent generation. Do you know why? Well, because our conversations don't require us to actually speak with someone. Well, thanks to the social media, thanks to the internet, we are so dependent on email, texting, social media messages, and so on. Now, in doing so, personal communication skills are completely destroyed. In life, we need to master the art of knowing how to connect with others personally. Now, you gotta be empathetic, you gotta listen effectively. And this only can happen when we spend more time in conversing with other people. Now, that is the best way to have rewarding careers and great relationships as well. So if you haven't worked on your conversation skills yet, well, start doing that. Here's the next thing that was not taught in school, that's logical thinking. In schools, students learned specifically all the data. Most often they used to memorize information. However, in the real world, we have to make decisions for the short and for the long term, which will have direct consequences on how our life is. Now, these decisions require quick and logical thinking. And that is why we need to use more logical questioning, which of course makes us think through scenarios and situations in life. Now, this will equip us to make the right decisions so that we lead successful lives. What's the next thing? Handling finances. Money, well, money is honey. Money is a vital part of everyone's lives. Schools teach us accounting and financial structures, however, very little about personal finances. Savings or investing is definitely not taught. And the youth today, they need to know how to be self-employed. Now, this deals with showing them how to set a company's structure, how to pay taxes, how to reinvest into the company. Poor financial management leads to poor quality of life. And that's why knowing the right way of handling finances is essential. What's the next thing? Well, romantic relationships. Well, this is definitely not taught in schools. Guidance should be given to anyone who is going to be dating or getting involved in romantic relationships. Relationships need a lot of work, yes. However, if people are made aware about how they need to work on themselves, well, they can invest in personal development. Therefore, it is very important life skill that we all should know. We need to understand how to choose the right partner, what to look for, what to avoid, how good person you can be with that right partner. So that way we can actually avoid the pitfalls and mistakes in our dating life. What's the next one? Surviving without technology. Even though technology is a very integral thing in our lives, we don't have to be always dependent on it. For example, the growing demand of e-readers these days make the youth read less of hard copies. And that really depresses me. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to love reading. I mean, till date, I prefer reading books rather than going online and reading articles. You know, with hard copies, you just understand so well. So it's best to make life simple and not overly dependent on technology. Oh, this one is something interesting. Home repair and home insurance. Now, I believe that home repair is going to be super expensive in the future. So it's best to have a fair knowledge of painting, plumbing, carpentry, or some basic electrical work. Like, you don't have to be a professional, but yes, something basic you need to know. You need to understand the insurance too to see what are the damages that are covered. Now, this will help you to save money and of course keep you stress-free. And then of course we have the car repair and car insurance too. Just like home repair and home insurance, car repair and car insurance works on the same principle. Driving a car is a huge responsibility, and that's for your life as well as for your pockets. I mean, you know something? I drive a car, but if something goes wrong with my car, I have no idea. So it's time for me to learn some car repair too. Next is learning from failures. Now, we are going to face failures of different kinds. A lot of people regret and live in the past because they can't seem to learn from failures. And that is why learning from failure is definitely a skill that needs to be taught. This skill teaches you patience, it teaches you to be tougher, it teaches you to build a character and make yourself bold enough to take the right decisions. One is time management. Managing time is crucial for our personal and also for our professional lives. It makes us also live a very stress-free life without any kind of clutter. So when we were taught to manage time, it's definitely a life skill that will pay off for years to come. So these were the life skills that I really wanted you to make a note of, because these were the things that were not taught in school. So thank you for watching this session with me. I hope you found it interesting and it gave you enough insight of the life skill that you probably are lacking. But I'll be back soon. But before I go, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell icon to get regular updates for such amazing videos. I'll see you soon. You take care and keep smiling.